Well, maybe I'm amazed at how fantastic Paul McCartney has done on the charts with his recent reissue on Half Speed Master of a 50-year-old album, this one here, Venus and Mars. Now, this is not the new Half Speed Master. I opted to stay out of that series because I've got this album and others several times over. But what do I know? Because according to what I've been reading, sales have soared to over 5,000%. And we're talking about an increase from only the last one when they did it in the last time frame when the album first came out with this new master. Okay. Now we're talking about number 23 on vinyl albums charts and number 45 on the top album sales. Now, according to Luminate, Venus and Mars sold 2,500 copies in the United States. Now, a lot of people listening to that would say, wait a minute, what's the big deal? 2,500? That's nothing. Back in the old days, you had to sell many thousands or even a million to get a lot of hits on the chart, right? Well, here's the thing. It's a strong showing for a reissue of a 50-year-old album to begin with, number one. And number two, while 2,500 and maybe the position of number 23 and the position of number 45 doesn't exactly thrill everybody, remember that all the other artists out there, including modern artists, hot new artists that are very popular, they didn't manage it. So they must have sold even less copies than Paul and with Wings did. It just goes to show you, everybody's on the same playing field. So while the number doesn't really impress compared to old figures of decades ago, it's still pretty impressive considering everybody's in the same game and with the same barriers, let's say, Okay, so anyhow, this is a huge jump, 2,500 copies, because it's been said that it couldn't even manage 100 copies in the previous time frame. So it went from like not even 100 copies to 2,500 copies the second time they tested it. That's pretty incredible. It says, this means that from one span to the next, it saw a sales spike of 5,435%. Well, anyway, I think it's terrific. It's nothing short of amazing for something this old to make a hit. I'm kind of surprised because while Venus and Mars is a great album, it's in my top 5, maybe the top 3. Band on the Run, that's always considered Paul's best album, and that's the most popular album. You would think that Band on the Run could have managed a feat like that. I can understand that, but Venus and Mars, not so much. And when you consider really that Paul McCartney's name really isn't on it, it's just his band Wings, that's pretty incredible. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day.